students, so it'd be cool to send some hand pies to them as well. The bourbon is cooked out of this, right, cooking girl? Like, I'm not gonna get a 9-year-old drunk, am I? So I need to make sure. These are the things you should definitely ask. You should definitely ask these questions. Dude, this filling looks incredible, though. Just so you guys, I'm gonna bring it over. Ooh, it's hot. Look at this. Do you see it? And it smells like an apple brown Betty. Like, just so good. Smells like everything you want to eat right now. So delicious. Okay, so I'm going to take this filling, which is basically done, and just take it off the heat. I want it to be cold before I put it in my apple pie, in my pie filling. Otherwise, it's going to melt the filling. And I saved a tiny bit of that sauce for us, too. It's so good. You know what? Dude, Waybread, don't ever be sorry. I'm so grateful for you sharing your family with mine and for bringing people here. I really appreciate you. I love your stream, and I'm super glad you're here. I'm never mad when people leave or if they have to lurk. I'm just thankful when people are in here letting me just live my dream of talking about food with people who love hearing about food. I love food so much. Okay, so I'm like, I love food, and now squirrel. So we're going to make the fillings for our savory pies coming up in just one hot second here. And I got some ingredients for it, and then I'm using some stuff from my fridge. I think the first thing we're going to do is start cooking down our butternut squash to make the pureed sauce and kind of cutting up everything that I want to put in there for the actual pie. I'm going to do it like I was thinking, like I was in between using the pie crust to do more like a pot pie, but I think I really want to do it more like a shepherd's pie. But instead of the potatoes, I want to use parsnip. So I'm going to peel, what's AO? Potato. Every time I say potato, Jess is like, potato. I'm a potato. Let's see here. All right, so I have some parsnips but wait, there's more. Actually, this one's going to take less time to cook than the other one, so I think we're going to do the bison meat one first. And what time is it? 8:10. I'm going to check on my potatoes. I put them in forever ago. There used to be this guy that looked like Kurt Cobain that was a comedian who I have no idea what his name is, but he used to do a potato skit. He'd be like, sometimes I put a potato in the oven when I'm not even hungry. By the time it's done, who knows? Mitch Hedberg. Anyway, I feel that so much because baked potatoes literally take 9 years to cook. These are done, by the way. He does look so much like Kurt Cobain. You guys should know that I grew up in the age of Nirvana, and like I can tell you where I was standing and what I was doing the second I found out Kurt Cobain died. I was in 5th grade. I was standing by. I was at the Convent of the Sacred Heart wearing my yellow uniform. We had yellow, blue, or pink. I was wearing the yellow one. Yellow is a terrible color on me. I digress. I was standing in between the 2 staircases when Jessica Presidio, or something with P. She's the prettiest girl you ever saw. Her mom made her look like a debutante. This girl was the opposite thing from that. She was like hardcore. I love that girl. She was like the prettiest girl you ever saw, but deep down, she was like this rebellious spirit. It's like, I love you. Jessica Pena, that was her last name. Anyway, she looked at me and she was sad. And she said, I gotta tell you something. And I was like, what? And she's like, it's gonna suck. And I was like, okay. And she's like, Kurt Cobain died today. And I was like, what? She's like, I know. I was like, oh. We had this moment of sadness. She was like the first band I ever liked that wasn't, like Kids Bop sing-alongs or Ace of Base. Ace of Base was really big like right after that, and I got super into that. Terrible situation. Early 90s, man, it was an interesting and confusing time for all of us. It wasn't the 80s, but it was definitely still tacky. Baked potato, 8 to 12 minutes in the microwave. I know. But I want to make it the real way. Usually, like for these little gold potatoes, it's like 6 minutes in the microwave, but I just didn't want to microwave them. Now, I don't need all this meat because I'm only going to make like 4 total potatoes. So I'm going to save some of it because, again, I don't want to waste any filling. I don't want to waste anything these days. We've been in a very low waste mindset in this household. I can't say what's going to happen. I'm not a doomsdayer. I'm just saying that there's some scary crap going on right now. And if ever there was a time to be conscientious of saving things and storing things and preparing for things, now seems like that would be that definite time. That's all I'm saying is, you know. So Doc and I, you know, we're just focusing on being more self-sufficient, honing in some skills that could come in useful just in the event of food